Oh man, so what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And I know I switched it up a little bit. I should have been doing I got a couple more reactions I gotta do. I'm going on a family trip this weekend, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything. But I was watching this right here, and I wanted to talk about something. Now, this is the Mike Righteous exposes everything and everyone, etc., etc. This is a UK podcast from Shizio. I don't know exactly who he is, but shout out to him, to Shizio, or that podcast. I believe that's the guy's name. I was watching. Right here, I had to put it back just because this part here, I wanted to talk about something. He says some pretty interesting stuff. I'm learning a lot about this, about Mike and everything. You know, he's definitely in his own lane. I can see where he tells the story of where he came from, where he started. You should really watch. It's a really, really, really interesting podcast. This part right here is something that I've always said when it comes to beef, to rap beef. And I'm going to let you hear it. But before we hear it, I'm not going to play the whole podcast, obviously, because I can't. But before I let you hear it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know every time that I post a new video. So let's go ahead and listen to this, what Mike has to say about this situation, about this part right here, and I'm gonna talk about it.
Right. So you're just there, basically.
Yeah, like nothing was really happening, but
Right.
I was there, and I ain't gonna lie, like I was meeting everyone. I was meeting Leona Lewis, I was meeting Emily Sande, like I was meeting all these people. I met Mary J. Blige. I was in the studio with I didn't do nothing. We weren't making no music.
Right.
Like,
Did you not want to say to like, can I not jump on something?
I mean, I was jumping on stuff. It was just staying in the studio. And
Okay, so you done collabs with people.
I've done collabs with so many people, bro. I've done collabs with.
Okay, let's talk
everyone.
about the ones that never ever came out.
Yeah.
Go
I
on.
mean, I got tons of songs with Emily Sande. I got a song with Nas that never came out.
You got a song with Nas.
I got a song with Nas that
Fuck
never came
about,
out.
bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, me and Nas. I was on a remix of one of his songs.
What, did he come
again.
studio or is it just?
No, they just sent it to me. Universal sent it to me.
Right. Send it to Naughty Boy or you?
They sent it to me.
Right. So
Yeah.
why is that song not out then?
I like to think it's because I buried him on the song, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
You go,
like-
oh my god.
I absolutely murked it, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Nas, who else?
It was just that part. I let you hear all that, but it was just that part I wanted you to hear. He said he likes the things because he buried them on the song, right? Now I'm gonna tell you. Now Nas has done songs with other artists from the UK and stuff. Mobb Deep did one with Mr. Die from France, another rapper from France. That's a dope song. I love that song. I have it on my playlist. I play that shit all the time. But he says he likes the things because he bodied them on the song. Now that's him. That's just Mike Righteous being Mike Righteous, a rapper being a rapper. You gotta watch what you say, how you say it. Hopefully Nas don't see this and think, you know. I mean, I don't think Nas gonna do it. You know, he's you know, when a rapper's to a certain level, it's just like Nas is here building freaking casinos and things like that. He's doing like way big things, man. That's interesting. He said that, and this isn't me getting at Mike Righteous. That's just what rappers do, and he's sure of himself, and a lot of rappers are like that. He said, I like to think that I buried him, right? So a lot of times there could be some truth to that, and there could not be some truth to that. There could be some truth to that. Now, here's what happens. What I think happens in the industry a lot is you get an artist, right? Let's use Nas, big artist. And they're like, yo, let's do a collab with somebody from the UK. All right, let's find, we got this up and coming artist named Mike Righteous. He's cool. Let's do one with him. Mary J. Blige probably told Nas, hey, Nas, I know this guy named Mike over here. You do it. All right, I'm doing a remix, blah, blah, blah. Because Nas did Nas did songs with Puerto Rican rappers. I remember back in the day, a lot of people wouldn't even know about this, called Boricua Guerrero. Was out. Him and Daddy Yankee did a song that probably not many people know about. Some of y'all like, what? He did a song with Daddy Yankee. He did a song with Daddy Yankee, like a rap song many years ago that he did, and a lot of people don't know about it. And it was a song that I loved. It was half Spanish, and then Nas did obviously the part that was English. The label, I think he said, who was it, Universal or whoever it was, sent the song to him, right? He said, I completely murdered him. He obviously he's doing a song with Nas. It's a big company that sent it to him. He's like, yo, it's my chance. He's doing a song with Nas. You know what I'm saying? You don't have step. So he went in hard. A&R probably heard it or something back in the States and was like, nah, we can't put this out. I'm just saying it could be. It could not be. It could have been from 100 other reasons that they didn't put it out. Maybe Nas didn't like it. Maybe Nas heard it and was like, I'm not rewriting my shit, bro. I am not rewriting my shit. You know what I mean? It could have been that. Look what happened with Renegade. Everybody's like, yo, Eminem killed him. He did kill him. Obviously, I don't think Jay-Z was expecting that. And the reason Eminem killed him, again, it wasn't on purpose that he did it. It was because Eminem was already Eminem, but he's doing a record with Jay-Z. Eminem, he never half steps. But he's doing a record with Jay-Z. You know, this is Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Eminem gave 120%. And I think Jay at the time was already big. Jay really didn't, I don't know if he was in the studio, I don't know if they did it together, but Jay was probably like, yeah, just put it out. He really didn't think that, you know, I'm not saying Eminem went at him, and this is just a personal thing from people. Most people say Eminem killed him. And Nas used that on his song too, on Ether. But, you know, and it happened. Look what happened with Cannabis and LL Cool J, 4321. Cannabis says something. Cannabis's part was hot. Cannabis's bars was crazy on his original bars. He changed them. LL felt disrespected on the same song, so LL dissed Cannabis on the same song. Because like LL said on his recent interviews, his ego was big at the time. You know what I mean? And that happens. So, you know, that's something that does happen. Like you could be like you as an artist, I think if you're a big artist, you invite another artist and he outshines you in the song. You know, rappers got big egos. And you could feel some type of way. And I'm not saying I never heard the song. I wish I could hear it. That would be amazing for me to hear. Mike Righteous and Nas. Man, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. But, you know, it never came out. I don't know if that's fact, what he's saying, that he killed him. I could see Mike putting in, like, doing Mike on that on a Nas song, you know what I mean? And it's him and Nas, and, you know, and maybe, I'm not saying Nas intimidated at all. Nas don't care, man. Nas been in the game, you know, before Mike was even born, probably. But, you know, Nas probably like, I don't know. Or maybe a lot of times it's not even Nas. Nas probably didn't even get to hear it. Maybe some A&R was like, nah, he's sounding better than Nas or whatever. Nah, we're not gonna put this up. Or it could be not that reason at all. It could be something else. But that happens. It's something that happens. You know, God knows, but it would be amazing to hear Mike Righteous and Nas on a song, bro. That would be crazy. And you know what's funny it's funny that he said this? I was gonna make a comment on another video I made about him. I was gonna say Mike is like a Nas to the UK because of the way he raps and the energy. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say that before, a few days ago, but I did. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I just want that's something that we don't think about. You know what I mean? That happens. I think it does happen a lot. And we just don't know it because we're not behind the scenes. We're just the consumers. Again, I'm just the consumer. I'm just giving you my consumer point of view. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. And as always, like and subscribe. Subscribe. That's the big point. Subscribe, like, hit that notification bell so you know every time I post another video. And I'm going to get to all the, you guys are leaving me things to react to on the comments. And I'm going to get to them. And I'll see you guys on the next smoke.